It's James Murray. We're back in the Net News Ledger newsroom. We're talking with Charla Robinson from the Thunder Bay Chamber of Commerce. Charla, the Chamber across Ontario and the Thunder Bay Chamber just released a report on the status of mining. What do our readers and viewers need to know?
Yeah, so we worked again with the Ontario Chamber of Commerce and released some recommendations to the government on how they could actually improve mining in Ontario. We know that right now there's a global mining downturn, and so we think that this is a good time for the province to be making sure that things are really, in good shape for when the global mining markets come back. And so a couple of the things that we talk about in that report are things that I'm hearing locally, but they're also being heard across the province from different mining related companies. So one thing that's an issue is the predictability of the processes involved. We're hearing that different companies are being told different things from different ministries as to how do we, if we are looking at a specific area, how do we move forward with the, getting this from the exploration stage into a development stage and potentially a mining stage. And so, there needs to be a basic framework that everybody knows what the steps are that are involved, and that it's very clear as to how that works. And that also includes the discussions with the First Nations that are involved. What are the steps that are required? What's the framework to say, these are the things you have to do, because different companies are getting different direction, and that's making it very complicated and very frustrating.
And probably confusing for not only mining companies, First Nation communities, even probably the bureaucrats in the ministries as well.
Absolutely. I mean, in talking to some of the mining companies, they commented that, if we call the Ministry of the Environment, this is what they tell us we have to do to go through their process, and this is who they tell us they have to call. And then if we call the Ministry of Northern Development and Mines, they have a completely different, this is what you have to do, and this is the process you have to go through, and this is who you have to talk to. So the companies are getting very frustrated because they're not quite sure who takes precedence as to what the proper process is. And so they're saying, figure out the framework, make it clear, we all know what the steps are, it makes it level for everybody.
Charla, thank you for bringing that up for our readers and viewers.
Thanks, James. Have a great day.
I'm James in the Net News Ledger newsroom. We're talking mining with Charla Robinson.